Dear students, in the subject Elements of Costing 1, we are discussing the problems and solutions on cost sheet. While preparing cost sheet, you have to note that the items which do not form the cost of production should not be taken while preparing cost sheet. That means they have to be excluded while preparing cost sheet. There are some expenses or charges, and also there are some incomes. They are taken in financial accounting. They are purely financial in nature and they are not cost items. So they are called non-cost items. So you have to note that items which are not costs of production and these not taken in cost sheet. The examples of such financial charges or incomes are income tax, sales tax or GST, capital expenditure, that is any amount incurred for purchase of fixed assets is called capital expenditure, donations paid, goodwill written off, preliminary expenses written off, underwriting commission, donations or charities paid, fines, penalties or damages paid, provision for doubtful debts, etc. So these are the expenses or losses should not be taken in cost sheet. And also there are financial incomes. They have to be excluded while preparing cost sheet. That is profit on sale of fixed assets, interest received, dividend received, rent received, share transfer fees received, etc. So any items which are purely financial incomes or expenses should not be taken in the cost sheet. Here next we are studying one more problem on cost sheet. I am giving the problem you through Google Classroom. First write down the problem in a separate book, and for solution see the video. Next we have to take one more problem on cost sheet. Here one exercise problem which is given in the book. From the following particulars, prepare a cost statement for the year ended 31st 12 1999. And the information given are stock of finished goods at the beginning 6,000 and at the end of the year 15,000. Next, stock of raw materials, opening stock 40,000, closing stock 50,000. Next, work in progress, opening 15,000, closing 10,000. And other items given are purchase of raw materials, carriage inward, wages, work manager salary, factory rent, taxes and insurance, power expenses, selling and distribution expenses, depreciation, accountant's salary, general expenses, income tax paid in advance, payment of sales tax, dividend paid, sales for the year, and last item given is goodwill written off. From the items given we have to prepare a cost statement, or it is also called cost sheet. So give heading cost statement for the year ending 31st 12 1999. While preparing cost sheet, first we have to ascertain the materials consumed, or the raw material cost which has been incurred for production of goods. So for ascertaining the raw materials consumed, we have to take first raw materials. First we have to take raw materials cost. Therefore we have to take opening stock. Opening stock of raw material is 40,000. Then add purchase of raw material. Here given is 4,75,000. Carriage inward, it is related to purchase, so it is added in the it is added to purchases. So we have to add carriage inward, and the total is 5,27,500, and less closing stock of raw materials 50,000, and the remaining figure is 4,77,500. It is the raw material cost or materials consumed. Then next, second element, important direct cost, element of cost is wages. So here wages is 1,75,000, and the total of material cost and wages is prime cost. So here prime cost is 6,52,500. To this prime cost, next we have to add factory overhead, that is indirect expenses related to factory. We have calculated prime cost, that is 6,52,500. To this cost, next we have to add factory overhead. So write add factory overhead. All expenses related to factory have to be grouped under this head. So we have to take the first item is works manager salary. Please observe the problem. The items which are related to factory, the first item is works manager salary 30,000. Next, factory rent, taxes and insurance 7,250. Next expense you have to take is power expenses. So power in the it may be electricity, coal, gas, steam, in any form. Power expenses are incurred to run the machinery. So power expenses here is 9,500. The next expense given related to factory is depreciation. Here depreciation is 40,000, and we have to assume that usually depreciation is related to machineries. So in industry machineries are used and they have to be depreciated every year. Because of use, the value goes on diminishing. So we have to think or assume that depreciation is on machinery. So we are taking this expenditure under factory overhead. So all the four items related to factory and make total these four items, it is 86,750. And by adding this cost to the prime cost, we get 7,39,250. And here there is one more information, that is opening work in progress and closing work in progress are given. Work in progress or work in process is also related to machineries. Raw materials are processing in machineries, so we have to add opening work in progress to this cost. Here it is 15,000. Add opening work in progress 15,000. The total is 7,54,250, and less closing work in progress 10,000. The remaining figure is 7,44,250. It is the works cost. Next, for this works cost, we have to add office and administration overhead. Then we get the cost of production. We have calculated works cost. Works cost is 7,44,250. To this cost, next we have to add office and administration overhead. So all expenses related to office or administration taken under this head. Here there are only two expenses given. One is accountant salary 20,000, and general expenses here given is 32,000. So take the total of these two items, it is 52,000. So add 52,000 to 7,44,250. The total is 7,96,250. It is called cost of production. Next, we have to add opening stock of finished goods and deduct closing stock of finished goods to get the cost of goods sold. Here, up to the stage of cost of production, raw material has been converted into finished goods. So we have to add opening stock of finished goods. It is given 6,000, and total is 8,02,250, and less closing stock of finished goods. It is given 15,000, and the remaining figure is 7,87,250. It is called cost of goods sold. To this cost, next we have to add last overhead, that is selling and distribution overhead. After adding selling and distribution, we get cost of sales or total cost. It is compared with sales, and profit or loss is ascertained. Here, cost of goods sold as calculated is 7,87,250, and to this cost, lastly we have to add selling and distribution overhead. So write as add selling and distribution overhead. It is given in the problem, that is 43,000. So make total these two items, it becomes 8,30,250, and now it is the total cost. 8,30,250 is the total cost, and this total cost is compared with sales. If sales are more than cost, then there will be profit. So here sales given is 8,60,000, and the difference between sales and total cost is 29,750. It is the profit here, and there are 4 items given in the problem. We have excluded those items while preparing cost sheet because they are non-cost items, and those items given in the problem are income tax paid. So write note at the end of the cost sheet. We have to write note for that purpose because these are non-cost items. So write note here. Number 1, income tax paid in advance. Number 2, payment of sales tax. Number 3, dividend paid. And number 4, goodwill written off. These are non-cost items and they are not considered for preparing cost sheet. So we have to write note for those items because they are not taken into consideration while preparing cost sheet.